So it sounds like the Ricoh GR4 has finally been announced. I won't go over the specs, but see the link below. So this is a camera that literally lives around my belt, and the image quality is so much more superior to a phone that I basically only use my iPhone for taking photos of receipts, business cards that I get, and anything else that requires a utility photo. Um, in fact, when my wife and I were trekking the Dientes on Navarino Island in Chile, the Ricoh ended up getting used for most of the photographs along the trek, despite me carrying a Sony A7R in my backpack. And the nature of the trail basically did not lend itself for taking out the Sony unless we were stopping to camp. So I hear that Ricoh has decided to make another iteration of the camera, and that has me quite excited. But any specs aside, the single most important feature for me is the lack of this little scroll wheel. The scroll wheel, in my book at least, is the most idiotic hardware interface to grace consumer electronics. Every single item I have ever owned that featured one had it fail at some point. And this has been true for a similar control on the Sigma DP2 Merrill, the Foveon sensor camera. And that's the only control that stopped working on my Ricoh on this GR3. So Ricoh, thank you for finally getting rid of this junky control on what pretty much is a fantastic camera. And as ridiculous as it sounds, even if everything else was the same, to me, this is worth the upgrade, assuming the pricing is the same as it was when I got it at Yodobashi Camera in Tokyo like 5 years ago or so. Anyway, bye-bye.